From the Ticats Audio Network, this is Ticats Today with Braden Neville.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Ticats Today for this Tuesday, July the 4th, 2023, right here on the Ticats Audio Network. Happy 4th of July to all our friends on the other side of the border, and I hope everyone enjoyed a nice, long, and sunny Canada Day weekend, or rainy. It was a little bit of both. The Ticats return to practice this week as they prepare for the Ottawa Red Blacks at Tim Hortons Field this Saturday night. And perhaps the most interesting storyline of this one will be the return of Jeremiah Masoli, who has been announced as the starter for the Saturday night's matchup for the Ottawa Red Blacks. Masoli will make his first start at Tim Hortons Field since leaving the Ticats following that 2021 season. The Red Blacks currently sit just above the Ticats in the standings with a 1-2 record. That win came in their last game against the Edmonton Elks. The Ticats also announced today the signing of receiver Jaquez Ezzard. He spent time most recently with the XFL's Defenders and previously spent time at Howard University and Sam Houston State, registering some pretty solid numbers over his collegiate career. The team has also announced that QB Nosey Perry has been released. Coach O spoke today about the latest transactions, that upcoming matchup with the Red Blacks, and more. All right, so Coach, how does it feel to be back here at practice after the bye week?
Awesome. Feels awesome. I mean, you were out there.
New signing, Jaquez Ezzard, just what you can give me on him.
He's strong. He's fast. He's tough, willing. He's a football player. He's we'll see. You know, his best game is in pads, not out of pads. So it's always good to bring in competition.
With the matchup with the Red Blacks this weekend, just what have you seen from them so far this season?
Shoot, they're gonna be riding high. They broke a little skid there at home. They won. They're confident. You know, you turn the tape on, they play hard. And so, yeah, we'll have our hands full, and, you know, they're the next team on the schedule. Yeah, you look at everything. You look at all three phases. You look at, the first thing I always do is look inside. I look right at myself and what can I do to help prepare our people. And I mean not just players, coaches. That's where I always start. And I always encourage everybody to start with that. Start with yourself and see where we're at, and then let's work with the person next to you. And let's get it corrected. You know, this is a results-driven business, 100%. And right now, it's early in the season, and it's not where we expected to be. It's not where we want to be, but it's where we are. So 0-3 is what it is, and that's the reflection. As far as on the field, you know, you can go on and on. There's lots of reasons and things that we need to clean up in order to get in the win column. I just see it. You know, I see it as at the end of the day, we're on the wrong side of the win-loss column. That's what it is. And you've been around me long enough to know that I don't complain about ugly wins. The key word there is win. And so that's the focus. You'd like to play it exactly according to plan. That's not the football team we are right now in 2023, but that has no bearing on how we're going to play this week or how we're going to finish the season.
That was Coach O. Now, Jameer Thurman spoke today about the bye week and what he was doing to stay prepared for Saturday's matchup with the Red Blacks. Jameer has been a solid addition to the Ticats defense and made it clear this team's ready to get going.
It feels good. I feel my body's feeling great. I know the guys, we needed that break, to regroup and refocus, to come back and make a difference, make a change.
During bye week, what are you doing training-wise just to keep your mind and body ready?
Well, the main thing is the mental. Those first couple games that we had, it was a lot. So, you got to mentally regroup and get that mind right for the next stretch of the season. So, just recovery stuff, just maintaining, making sure you're keeping your strength and different things like that. But also self-assessment, going over the things that you got to work on and improve on from those first three games.
And now with that upcoming matchup against the Red Blacks, it looks like Masoli might be the starter. Just what you can give me on that offense and what needs to be done in this game to shut them down?
Well, I mean, it's not about them. I think it's more on us. We have to set the tone. We have to come out and improve on the small details that we haven't in the past and have a complete game to get the win. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the small details. It's a lot of the stuff is self-inflicting wounds. Penalties have been a huge part of why we've been staying on the field way too long. So honing in on that, a lot of people say discipline, different things like that. But, with practice, those repetitions, that's supposed to fix all that. So just talking to the guys, knowing that when we're out there on the field, to have a more of a sense of urgency on second down and understand that you're not just playing for yourself out there, you're playing for your teammates. It's more of a sense of urgency on guys have to understand that this is the money down. This is the down to get off of the field. And, I felt that we probably didn't have that sense of urgency, and that's why those teams converted. But it's been an emphasis starting today, actually on Sunday, of making sure that we hone in on second down. Of course, first down is just as important, but the second down is when we can able to get our offense back on the field.
That was Jameer Thurman. Now, Casey Sayles has just been one of those additions to this year's team that has proven he will do whatever it takes to win. We saw that this season when he stepped in on that O-line at times, playing on both sides of the ball. That was when the O-line had a few of those injuries. A lot of those guys are back now, so hopefully, fingers crossed, he won't have to do that again. But Casey spoke about heading back to Nebraska to unwind and get mentally and physically prepared for this week's matchup. All right, so Casey, how does it feel to be back here at the field after a bye week?
It was good. I think it was a good time relaxing. I know I'd gone home back to Nebraska. I know probably about half the guys stayed here or so and got their workouts in and watched the film over the bye week and watched some of those games this last weekend. So it's good to be back in the building and with the guys practicing. So
during a bye week, training-wise, what are you doing just to keep your body right?
Low intensity, at least for me. Just kind of taking care of my lower body, knees and feet and stuff, and kind of did some biking stuff, kind of, like I said, low impact stuff. So a few weights here and there, but, nothing too much, but kind of eating the right thing and not getting your body kind of left behind a week and trying to catch back up. So.
And then what are you doing maybe when you're not training? What are you doing for fun during that bye week?
Just hanging with family, man. I got 2 dogs back at home and a wife, and just hanging with the family and kind of seeing a few friends here and there. Got a few food spots back at home that I like to go to, and that's about it. I'm a simple man, so.
And then heading to this game now on the weekend, what does this team need to do to get one in the win column here?
I think just doing the little things right. Biggest thing, at least for myself, is just D-line, just kind of getting pressure and doing their jobs and being in our gaps, and just kind of goes from there to get some tackles. We missed a few tackles here and there, and on the defense, and obviously the special teams and offense got to do what they got to do, and that's it. Just doing your job. Obviously, there's 12 guys in the field at one time, and as long as every individual guy gets their job done, should be good. So.
That was Casey Sayles at today's post-practice media availability. A player who has been dominating at many times on the Ticats offense is Duke Williams. Today I spoke to him about what needs to be done on the Ticats offense to start seeing more positive results, maybe get that ball in the end zone a little bit more. Duke has been an integral part of the offense so far in the season and is a leader both on and off the field already on this new team. And when I spoke to him, he made it clear that the goal is to get in the win column.
I feel like we needed it, regroup, get our minds right, and now we got a chance to get in the win column, and that's what it's about this week. Concentrating, doing our job, coming together as one, correcting the little things, and I feel like once we correct the little things, everything else will take care of itself.
Yeah, during a bye week, what are you doing just to keep your body right, keep the mindset?
Just taking care of my body, like more conditioning, hot tub, cold tub mainly hot tub, cold tub, get the body right, because I know it's going to be a second half of the season coming up soon. But right now, I couldn't really enjoy the bye week because we took that L. So it's hard to be on a bye week coming off an L. So my main thing was to just get back, attack it, and come out Saturday and perform to where we could come out with the W. We got a great team. We just got to buy in and sacrifice for each other. Whatever that is, everyone needs to sacrifice, but it's something. Whatever we need to do that, and I feel we'll be a good team, and that's on us. The coaches can only do so much. They can scheme it up and, tell us what to do, but we got to go out there and perform. So it's up to us as players to get it done.
What does this receiving core in particular need to do come Saturday?
Just lock in. We know we can make plays, but like I said, it's the little things, like finishing on the jersey, communicating.
Big thanks to Duke Williams, Casey Sayles, Jameer Thurman, and of course Coach O for being on the show today. Ticats fans, this Saturday will be our first South Plaza Saturday of the season. There will be all sorts of great things for families to do just south of Tim Hortons Field, from inflatables to face painting to an autograph session with some members of the Ticats. And Tim Cheatwood, our alumnus of distinction, will also be there. Plus, One lucky attendee to South Plaza Saturday will win a pair of tickets to the 110th Grey Cup at Tim Hortons Field this November, the big dance. And also on Saturday during Ticats pregame presented by Greenworks, we will have our Greenworks Listen to Win contest. Listen for the keyword, and somebody who gets it right will win a Greenworks 40-volt 16-inch cordless lawnmower. Tiger Cats pregame starts at 6 on Saturday at listen.ticats.ca. Lots going on this Saturday, so make sure to get those tickets as soon as you can. That's all for me today. Thank you for listening to Ticats Today.